you not. The moment I walked in there, I saw his face. I saw how old he was. I saw time. I said, something said, be quiet. I was quiet. I let this man talk for 2 hours. 2 hours he needed to get out everything that he needed to get out.
Y'all, this rumor just won't go away. It's been floating around the internet for years, whispered in fan forums, resurfacing every few months like clockwork. But now, things are different, because for the first time, Kelly Rowland herself is finally speaking up, and what she said has everybody talking. For years, people have speculated about one of the wildest rumors in music, that Jay-Z might secretly be the real father of Kelly Rowland's son, Titan. Crazy, right?
Life is enriching me. You know what I mean? Like through different things, through marriage, through having my son 1 week and losing my mom the next week. So it's just like, it's so many different things that have shaped me, and I'm just going through it, and I can't just keep that kind of stuff to myself. I feel like it's worth sharing, and I want to share it, and I want to be honest, and you know what I mean?
But the internet doesn't let things die, especially when it involves Beyoncé, Jay-Z, and someone as beloved as Kelly. And now that Kelly has finally broken her silence, in a subtle but emotional way, fans are dissecting every word, every look, every pause in her interviews. Some say she shut the rumor down completely. Others swear her reaction only made things more suspicious. So, what's the truth? Let's rewind the story, because to understand this emotional storm, we need to go back to where it all began.
Oh, I'm having a moment this morning because my son just walks up to me, and why is he this tall? Why? What just happened over summer? How did this even happen?
Kelly Rowland wasn't born into fame. She built it, brick by brick. Born in Atlanta, Georgia, her childhood wasn't easy. Her parents' relationship fell apart early, and her mom did everything she could to protect Kelly from the chaos at home. When Kelly was young, they packed up and moved to Houston, hoping for a fresh start. That's where destiny stepped in, literally. Because in Houston, Kelly met a girl named Beyoncé, two little girls with big voices and even bigger dreams. From that moment on, their lives would be forever connected. Kelly didn't just become Beyoncé's best friend, she became family. When her mom struggled to make ends meet, Tina Knowles, Beyoncé's mother, opened her doors and her heart. Kelly actually moved in with the Knowles family. Tina didn't treat her like a guest, she treated her like a daughter. She made her breakfast, gave her advice, and included her in family events.
It's about Destiny's Child. 3 decades. I can't believe we're aging ourselves.
I can't believe it. You think you...
I know. Well, I grew up with it. So you're doing everything. You have every title. Michelle's doing everything.
Yes.
And now I hear you're going to see Beyonce on her tour.
I will be out there.
How was it seeing? Did you check out Blue Ivy when she was
I
to
did.
see,
I'm so proud of...
Kelly herself has said that living with the Knowles family changed her life. She finally felt safe. She finally felt loved. That closeness, that deep family bond, it's what made Kelly's connection to Beyoncé and Jay-Z so complicated years later. Because when you grow up inside someone's home, you're not just a friend, you're part of the inner circle. And when fame, success, and relationships mix with that kind of closeness, things can get messy. Fast forward a few years. Kelly, Beyoncé, and Michelle were ruling the world as Destiny's Child, hit after hit, award after award. They weren't just making music, they were shaping pop culture. But behind the smiles and perfect choreography, there was pain. Kelly later admitted that while she loved her sisters, she also struggled with jealousy and self-doubt. She felt overshadowed, like she was living in Beyoncé's shadow, even though they loved each other deeply. In her heartbreaking song, Dirty Laundry, Kelly opened up about that pain. She sang about envy, loneliness, and abuse. She confessed that she had cried watching her best friend rise while she battled her own demons. It was one of the rawest moments in her career. And even though it was years ago, fans still analyze every lyric, wondering what she really meant and who she was really talking about. But then, in 2014, Kelly found happiness again. She married Tim Weatherspoon, her longtime manager and quiet supporter. The same year, she gave birth to her son, Titan Jewel Weatherspoon, a name full of power and love. But right when her life seemed perfect, the whispers began. It started small, a few tweets, a few fan theories. People began noticing that Titan bore a resemblance to Jay-Z. The nose, the smile, even the little expressions. And because Kelly had grown up so close to the Knowles family, practically a sister to Beyoncé, fans started connecting dots that probably weren't there. Then came the photos. Side-by-side comparisons of Jay-Z and Titan began spreading online. Some fans said Titan looked more like Jay-Z than Jay's own kids. Of course, that's the internet. People find patterns where there are none. But what kept the rumor alive was how long it stayed alive. Every few years, it resurfaced, especially whenever Kelly and Jay-Z were seen together at public events. One moment in particular blew up online. The premiere of The Harder They Fall. Jay-Z walked the red carpet like he always does, calm, collected, unfazed. Then he saw Kelly. And suddenly, everything changed. His face lit up, his smile widened, and he opened his arms for a warm embrace. Now, to most people, that's nothing. Two friends greeting each other after a long time. But to the internet, that was proof. Clips of that moment went viral. Fans captioned it with things like, "Look how happy he is to see her," and "That's not just a friendly smile." It was wild. And before long, headlines and gossip pages reignited the old theory. Was Jay-Z the father of Kelly Rowland's son? Now, let's pause for a second. These rumors aren't new for Jay-Z. Remember Raymer Satterthwaite, the young man from New Jersey who claimed for over a decade that Jay-Z is his biological father? His story made national headlines. He said his mother had a relationship with Jay-Z in the early 90s, and for years he's been trying to get a DNA test to prove it. But Jay-Z's team fought it in court, arguing that New Jersey didn't have jurisdiction to force the test. The case dragged on for years, and to this day, Jay-Z has never taken that DNA test. So when people saw the Kelly Rowland rumors come back, they started connecting that situation with this one. If Jay-Z could avoid one test, maybe there was something he didn't want to come out in another. And that's how the internet works. It stitches together half-truths, coincidences, and emotions until a story feels real. But here's the twist. For years, Kelly said nothing, not a single word. She stayed classy, calm, and focused on her career and her family. Whenever journalists tried to bring it up, she'd politely change the subject or talk about love and motherhood in general. She never denied the rumor directly, but she never confirmed it either. That silence, that choice to not engage, only fueled the fire more. And now, after almost a decade of whispers and speculation, Kelly has finally spoken. It happened during an emotional interview on a podcast earlier this year. The host brought up how cruel the internet can be, how people make up stories about women, especially Black women, to tear them down. Kelly paused. You could see it in her eyes, that deep, tired sadness of someone who's been holding back pain for too long. And then she said softly, "You know what hurts the most? When people try to rewrite your story. I've worked hard for everything I have. I've loved honestly. I've raised my child with nothing but love and respect. People forget that behind every rumor is a real person and a real child." That's when her voice cracked. "I don't owe anyone proof of my motherhood," she continued. "Titan is my heart. My husband is his father. And our family is built on truth." That was it. Short, calm, but powerful. The room went silent. Even the host didn't know what to say next. Kelly didn't explode in anger. She didn't drag anyone. She simply spoke her truth and walked away with her dignity intact. But what came after that was chaos. Some fans praised her. They said she handled it perfectly, that her grace and poise showed the world who she really is. But others weren't convinced. They said her answer felt too polished, like a media-trained response that avoided naming Jay-Z directly. She never said his name. She never said that rumor is false. She just said her husband is Titan's father. And for conspiracy-minded fans, that was enough to keep the theory alive. Online, people began analyzing her body language. Did her eyes shift when she said, "my husband"? Did her tone change when she mentioned love and respect? It became a circus, something Kelly never wanted. But here's the heartbreaking truth. No matter what she says, it'll never be enough for some people. Because the internet doesn't want closure. It wants drama. It wants mystery. It wants to believe there's more to the story than meets the eye. And let's be real, the story is tempting. You've got Beyoncé, the world's biggest star. Jay-Z, a billionaire mogul with a complicated past. And Kelly Rowland, the loyal sister who grew up inside the Knowles family home. To outsiders, it's the perfect storm for secrets and betrayal. But the reality is simpler and sadder. Kelly has always loved Beyoncé like a sister. She said it over and over. There's no jealousy, there's only love. She's been there for Beyoncé through everything, even standing beside her at major events when the whole world was dissecting Jay-Z's cheating scandal during the Lemonade era. And Beyoncé has always had Kelly's back too. When Kelly lost her mother, Tina Knowles, and Beyoncé were the first ones there, cooking meals, helping with Titan, surrounding her with love. If there was ever a sign of betrayal between them, we would have seen it. But their bond remains unbroken. That alone speaks louder than any rumor. Still, you can't deny how cruel and invasive this has been for Kelly. Imagine waking up every few months to see people comparing your child's face to another man's. Imagine seeing strangers say your baby looks more like someone else's kid. Kelly once said in another interview, "Motherhood made me realize how protective I am, not just of my son, but of his peace. I want him to grow up proud of who he is, not haunted by who people think he might be." That hit fans hard, because behind the glamour, the awards, the smiles, Kelly is just a mother, a woman trying to raise her child in a world that refuses to let her story be simple. And in many ways, her silence over the years wasn't weakness, it was protection. She didn't need to feed the rumor mill. She chose grace over gossip. But what nobody expected was the way fans would rally behind her after that podcast interview. The hashtag "We love you, Kelly" started trending. People flooded her social media with love and messages of support. Even some celebrities stepped in, calling out the constant harassment Black women face in the media. One tweet read, "Kelly Rowland is too classy for y'all. She's been nothing but kind, humble, and graceful for decades. Let that woman live in peace." And it's true, Kelly's been through enough. She's survived heartbreak, abusive relationships, career pressure, and constant comparisons. But she never let bitterness win. She turned her pain into power and her scars into stories. That's why her quiet reaction carried so much weight. It wasn't about shutting down rumors, it was about reclaiming her peace. So, what's the truth? Did Kelly Rowland just put the rumors to rest? Or did her calm response only raise more questions? Honestly, maybe it doesn't matter anymore. Because at the end of the day, Kelly has told us everything we need to know, not with gossip, but with grace. Her son is her light. Her husband is her partner. And her legacy will never be defined by whispers or online conspiracies. The world might keep speculating, but Kelly, she's already moved on. Still, you can't deny that this whole situation exposes something deeper, the way the public treats women in the spotlight, especially women of color. We demand vulnerability, but when they give it, we twist it. We say we want honesty, but we feed off scandal. Kelly's story isn't just about a rumor. It's about how easily love can be turned into gossip, and how a woman's motherhood can become a target for strangers. And maybe that's the real tragedy. Because instead of celebrating her strength, we tried to find cracks in her happiness. But Kelly Rowland? She's still standing, still smiling, still glowing. Her silence wasn't weakness, it was wisdom. And now that she's finally spoken, maybe it's time we listened. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. What do you think? Did Kelly's calm response shut down the rumor for good? Or do you think the internet will never let it go? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you love deep celebrity breakdowns like this, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and join the conversation. Because trust me, this story